Bam, Charles Rudibaugh back with 10 super tips for beginners. And I'm going to go over the first 5 right now, so this is going to be in 2 parts. And here's what the number 1 thing is. This is the number 1 tip I can give you. It's about getting started with the right attitude. If you're brand new, you need to get started with the attitude of, I'm going to talk to as many people as I have to get my first promotion, second promotion. I'm going to race all the way to my second, third, even 4th promotion and just go hard and go do this thing. And people are going to follow me. If you get in the business with the attitude of, I'm going to talk to a couple of my friends, see how it goes, and if they like it, then I'll keep going, and maybe that'll buy you, another month or so, and then your excitement will die off because you won't talk to anyone else, or maybe you do talk to 5, I'll talk to a couple more people, and then see how it goes. And people aren't going to follow you with that attitude. It's not going to work for you, and it's the wrong way to get into the business. The right way to get into the business is the attitude of, I'm going to talk to everybody I can. I'm going to show everybody I can this incredible opportunity and let them decide, and I'm going all the way to the top. So it's all about attitude. Number 2, it's just so funny, is that most people really don't make a big enough list. You got to make a big list. You got to have a huge list. You got to have a list of at least 100 people. The numbers show that 95% of people that start off in network marketing with a list of 100 people or more, and they really go through that list and contact everyone, make 6 figures in network marketing. So that's the numbers. But if you start off with a list of 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, you just can't really build the momentum that it takes to really explode your business. So you want to talk to 100 people, not because 100 people that you think will get into the business, not because you know 100 people that are all looking to change their lives, but because 100 people is a big enough number that you'll have the percentages work out in your favor, and you will have people join, you will get customers, it'll build momentum, and you'll get some good people to join your team, and it'll never be able to stop. So go hard in the beginning and make that big list. The third thing you want to do, this is really important if you're brand new, is what you got to do is sort fast with conviction. What does that mean? It means you don't care if everybody joins. You don't need everybody to join. You're just trying to sort through people, figure who wants to buy your product or service and who wants to join up on your team. And either one's okay. Or people that don't want to do anything next, right? And so you just want to sort fast, but you're not just like showing them the business and then saying, okay, what do you think? You show them the business and say, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going all the way with this, you should come with me, I don't want to leave you behind. And so that actually leads down to number 6, which is fear of loss. Fear of missing out. I call it FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, FOMO. And so you gotta be fired up, and you gotta make people scared they're going to miss out. You got to make people afraid that where you're going is going to be so good that they're just going to be crazy to miss out. They're going to be crazy to not go with you. And that they're going to regret when you're on your yacht, when you're on the beach, when you're living, wherever you want around the world with your family, and they're still at their job because they didn't take advantage. You need to scare people. So make people afraid of missing out. So FOMO, you got to FOMO people all the way, or FOL, so fear of lost people. This is another really good one. This is really the biggest tip I can give you if you're brand new, is you gotta have a big, gigantic grand opening. You see, if you go through that list of 100 people one at a time, it's going to take you a long time. You're going to get discouraged. You won't get the results you want fast enough. The best way to do it is have a huge grand opening or home party or private business reception, whatever you want to call it, and pack out the place wall to wall. Even if you live in an apartment where it only, have one couch, you want that place packed out, standing room only, so people are like, rubbing shoulders with each other, being like, what the heck is going on? This is crazy, If you live in a place where you don't normally have people over, if you got a bunch of people at your house, everyone's going to be like, man, I've never been to his house before. Like, this is crazy. He never has people over. This is a big deal. So a big grand opening, make it a big deal, get people there. It'll explode your business. That's what it's all about. Here's another one. Don't worry about the people that don't join right away. They'll get in later. Guaranteed. They'll get in later. They'll be watching you. They'll be watching you. And by your consistency, eventually, they're in. They're going to give you a call. Hey, how's that thing going? You're like, oh, it's going good. How's your job thing going? Right? And 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, they're like, you're still doing that thing? You're like, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. they're in. Some people will get in after 3 months of watching you. Some people will get in after 3 years. Some people 13 years of watching you. But eventually, your success will be so massive that nobody will be able to deny your success. And they're going to be like, well, can't beat them, join them, and they'll be in. So we're going to finish this up on the next video with the last 4 tips, and I'll see you soon.